Well, I was hoping I'd wake up to no fog, but it's still pretty foggy out. Gave the straps a little tightening. Let's jump on the road. So I'm guessing I have about 15 or 16 hours of driving today, and I've got all the mountain passes. So very steep uphills and very steep downhills. We're gonna be testing out the engine on the way up and the brakes on the way down. So hopefully this ridgeline holds in there. Felt so good to get some progress last night. I feel like I've been stranded in the Midwest for days. Well, I have been stranded for days. Made it into Montana. The drive is going perfect. I am so happy I picked up that other trailer. It's so nice not worrying. Every single noise you hear is like a tire blowing out. I'm very happy. So there is one problem with the trailer. There's something wrong with the brakes. They're not working like they should be. They're not really able to slow down the truck. And I have some giant mountain passes coming up, so I need to make sure I've got trailer brakes. I'm in a parking lot. Let's see if the trailer brakes work. I'm totally locking up the trailer brakes and nothing's happening. That is not good. Sun's about to go down. It's literally been all day, no problems, perfect. But now the trailer brakes aren't working. I'm gonna jack it up and rotate the wheels, see if there's anything that's obvious. This wheel is definitely engaging. Nothing on that wheel. Nothing on that wheel. That's not good. Only the middle wheel is trying to engage, and it's not even fully engaging. I have the brake controller zip tied, so the brakes are full on. These wheels should not be able to spin whatsoever. I know nothing about trailer brakes, so, well, I'll figure it out. I need to have trailer brakes, so I better learn quick. Woohoo! I figured it out. Check this out. The brakes are now dragging on that side. I found a dial on the brake caliper and it spread the brakes out and now it's grabbing. So I think I just need to do that to every single wheel. Before I do the other side, I want to show you guys how the heck this machine even works. So let's start at the back. That is the engine and it spins that propeller just like an airboat or an airplane. And that propeller pushes it forward. But what is really cool is up front. It has a lift fan just like a hovercraft. So there's a belt that runs all the way from that back engine to what is called the lift fan. And that is the lift fan. And that provides the hovercraft function. So this material right here, that is the hovercraft skirt. So the air fills up the skirts and it rides on a cushion of air. So it's kind of like an airboat, it's kind of like an airplane, and it's also a hovercraft. This thing is wild. The back is just like an airplane, so you control left and right. And then of course, the wings, they go on the side just like an airplane. So from what I've been told, at one point, this was the Navy's. They must not have used it very much because this thing only has 46 hours. That's nothing. So all the information I've gathered, this can fly at a maximum height of 20 feet, but it can cruise at around 10 feet above the water or ground or whatever you're flying over. This is by far the coolest machine I've ever bought. It's one of the coolest machines I've ever seen, and I got a smoking deal on it. I know I had to buy a truck and a trailer. That was totally ridiculous. But as soon as I get home, I'm selling both of those, and I'll use that money to fix up the hovercraft because this thing needs so much work. Like, look how rotten it is. The wood is just falling apart. I still don't know exactly how this was made. From what it looks like, there's wood on the top and foam on the bottom, and then some sort of plastic rubber material for the hovercraft skirt. But yeah, I'm gonna have to tear into this thing. There's a lot that needs to be fixed. I think basically I'm gonna have to rebuild it from the ground up. I really hope the engine is okay, because right there is a pretty special engine. It's a supercharged 4-cylinder, makes about 200 horsepower. It's all aluminum, super light. It's a Chevy engine. Yeah, so hopefully the engine's okay, because if I need to fix that, that will be very expensive. I am so excited to build this. I've never been more excited for a YouTube project than this, like not even close. All right, I want to get this thing home, so I need to jack up the other side, adjust those brakes, and then get back on the road. Let's see if any of these brakes are engaging. Nope, that brake is definitely not working. That brake is definitely not working. And that brake is definitely not working. No wonder my brakes felt terrible. Only one wheel was engaging out of the 6. With a truck this small, you have to have trailer brakes. So I'm very glad that this is a fixable problem. Got the brakes adjusted. Let's test them out. It's the moment of truth. All right, what do we got? The trailer brakes are working a little better, but they're not great, so I'm just gonna have to take the passes really slow. Made it to the top of Lookout Pass. There's a ton of snow up here. Need to check the load before I go down. Everything is looking good. Welcome to Idaho. It's the home stretch. Time to see what this ridgeline has for braking power. Locked in second gear. I'm gonna take this real easy. I don't know much about Honda ridgelines, but I would imagine the brakes are probably not that good. This truck is awesome. Made it down the pass, no problem. Trailer brakes kind of were working, and the truck did the rest. Just dropped the truck and trailer at my buddy's house, and I'm in a golf cart headed home. This has been quite the trip. I would do it all over again. It was so worth it. I am beyond stoked on that machine. Seriously, one of the coolest machines ever. If you guys like this video, I have tons of other ones you may like even more. Go check them out. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. We'll see you in the next one.